We got a 784 from the band card being used.
Excuse me, sir. So what are those? What do you have there?
Alright, what is up my friends? Welcome to Monday video here on CoolStuffInc.com. It's the new year, it's 2024. What's new about Magic Arena? The new Timeless format. Timeless is a format on Arena that is every card on the entire platform is legal, with a few cards restricted: Demonic Tutor, Tybalt's Trickery, and Channel. Otherwise, everything else is legal. This is a format you can play Deathrite Shaman, Oko, Thief of Crowns, and many other busted cards, not even legal in Legacy. So, obviously no Force of Will, no Wasteland, stuff like that, but a lot of really powerful things happening. Very, very exciting format, very, very fun. Getting a lot of traction, which is really, really cool. And what I've built here is a deck that is kind of a conglomeration of many of the broken cards. Deathrite Shaman, banned in almost everything. Plowshares, I mean, not banned, but a major factor in Legacy, of course, and banned in Historic. We've got Teferi. We got Oko, Thief of Crowns, banned in multiple formats. Uro, banned in multiple formats. Natural Order is legal in Legacy, but obviously one of the most powerful cards possible. Prime Time, Atraxa, pretty powerful cards. Also, Field of the Dead, which is a card that is banned in Modern and Historic and Pioneer. Very powerful card, obviously. And then Veil of Summer, a card you almost like forget exists. You know, it's just like a good sideboard card, but it's banned in many, many things as well. And what we have here is a mixture of a lot of these really good, just high power level cards. You know, Swords, Binding, Teferi, Oko, Uro, with this Field of the Dead engine. You know, so Field of the Dead is a very, very powerful land, kind of an inevitable, never-ending stream of zombies. Prime Time, go find them and gotta get that done and get it going fast, which is really, really cool. And this is a deck that is able to play a very long game with Oko and Uro and Atraxa, but also kind of have like really good natural order draws, right? Sack a green creature, get any green creature, and you know, turn 1 Halfling, turn 2 whatever, turn 3 natural order for Titan, which is pretty insane. Also want Atraxa in there too, which can be a pretty awesome natural order target as well. We even have Cavern of Souls in the deck, which is kind of cool as a way to kind of push through Titan in a later game against a control deck, which is kind of awesome. Halfling as well also makes counter spells kind of iffy. We're not playing Brainstorm because Orcish Bowmaster is one of the best cards in the format. We're kind of just going to skip that little battle there, but deck's been really, really good for me, been really, really fun, so let's give it a spin. And first, we word from our sponsor at CoolStuffInc.com.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of Jim Davis, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using the promo code JIM5 at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And remember to use the code JIM5 at checkout for 5% off. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.
All right, on the draw. Hand's great. We can keep this. Temple Guard, Halfling. Deathrite Shaman. And fetch next turn if we want the mana. That Proving Ground also works. They're going to fetch. Temple Garden, Bloodstained Mire. This one's probably in the same sphere as we are. Damn, Vagabond. Interesting. I think this is fine. We're going to let this thing hit us once. It's kind of unlikely they find a card they can play off of it. And, like, we try to kill spell for it next turn, so. They hit my Sword Plowshares. Alright, well, that was worst case scenario. They had to hit a card that cost 1. And they did. So, a little lucky on their part for sure. See if we can't overcome it. Proving Ground means that won't be good enough. And this especially can't get the Great Striome. Yeah. A little misbuilt here, I think, on my lands, but all right, let's play Halfling. So definitely lucky on that Ragavan hit. They hit any of these cards. It's fine. They had to hit one of the ones, and then Swords was the worst one. There's Halfling. Dash Ragavan. Block. Alright, so we draw Oko, Thief of Crowns. We can cast it if we fetch. So let's fetch up a blue here. Get ourselves a breeding pool. Nah, it's Hallowed Fountain. Hallowed Fountain. Pay 2 life. Oko. We get a food. Oko is, you know, it's okay. It's not the best Oko. Nothing in play to really use. Minx and Boog is quite
I've got one butt-kicking foot, so we are
very, very powerful planeswalker. Looks silly, obviously, because it makes a freaking hamster, but
so
very
It's a
powerful
game
card.
you're interested in.
So we're gonna go make it 3/3. Oh sure. We're
I
gonna attack
invite you
this
to
Minx
change your
Kimbo.
ways.
beware.
Then we're going to leave up binding. So say go. Let this thing trigger, and then we'll kill the hamster at some point during their turn. If they minus, they can't minus anyway. So
Magic.
we're very close to Titan, so if we can stay alive to Titan, it'd be pretty good. Binding the hamster. Also cool to have a Leyline Binding in play with nothing on it. So if I draw a Teferi later, I can bounce it and reuse it, which is cool. We like that. I'm going to play a second Minx Kimbu. That is aggressive. Sure.
Who is it just?
So very desperate to try and kill this,
He's a miniature
try and kill this
giant
Oko.
space hamster. Go big or
So if I want to save Oko, we have to binding this hamster. The problem is if I do that, then they shoot another hamster next turn. And I might better serve just binding the Minx Kimbu itself. This is a tough call. Can only attack it for 3. It'll make a new hamster, and then plus I'm going to get a 4/4 immediately. So I'm in the same spot I am. Yeah, I'm just going to let this happen. This is fine. Not ideal, but Minx Kimbu itself.
Expectations are important.
Alright, so any spell here to bridge the gap. How about natural order? How about my food becomes
troll ears.
the... I don't have a joke. I'm sorry. Natural order of this thing. Get our Titan. Titan or Atraxa here, actually. Gonna be a grindy game. I mean, and I have a Titan next turn. Get Atraxa, I think. Get Atraxa. Hand's empty too, so we're gonna take a land, a swords, a grazer, a natural order, and I think Teferi. So it's natural order, Teferi, land, instant creature. Awesome. And then we play Grazer. Make an extra land drop. And I think we're off to the races, folks. This card's pretty busted. If you're a Vintage Cube drafter, you know how good natural order is. Try to fetch. There also aren't a ton of clean ways to kill Atraxa in this format. Swords Plowshares is one of them, but you're binding it. You have to get the binding back and get it trigger again. You can't fatal push it, obviously. You can't bolt it. And now I think the game is over, which is great. So we're just going to attack with Atraxa. Start there. Okay, this game is... I mean, we can natural order, but we just don't need to. We can just cast the Titan instead. So just... Oh, oops. I guess I get more zombies if I natural order. What are they doing? They shocked it all in, right? I don't know what's going on here. Whatever. Fetch this. Cast Titan. Go big or go home. Orcish Bowmaster. Yeah, whatever. Still that I can be mostly immune to this card. Get once upon a time. Sure. Card's also banned. Very good, but I think at this point it doesn't matter too much. They find a territorial Abu. Yeah, go nuts. So we're gonna get 2 fields. And I think that's all she wrote. This is what you call an end game, I guess. So you go. Cue the cranberries. Alright, so some sort of like kind of more aggressive domain Zooey deck. Gonna bring in our Fragment Realities. Stern Scolding. It's not on the draw. Not so great. Spell Pierce, not really. I think Grazer's good here. I could see losing the Explorers. Say Bowmasters is kind of annoying. Teferi Oko, all fine here. Good natural order matchups that you can't counter it, which is great. So I might just lose the Explorers. It's kind of like one of the weaker cards of a deck. It's kind of slow against Bowmasters and stuff. I'm just gonna ship it. Try this. They're playing a lot of colors. You don't really see like everything they're playing. I'm not totally sure yet, but all right. So hand's good. Halfling, Teferi. Will Grazer if they Ragavan? Nope, they're gonna Halfling. Sure. So we're just gonna. Somewhat tempted to just play this Boseiju and keep these fetch lands for triumphs and stuff. I mean, I probably have Leyline in their deck. We'll hold the Boseiju. So let's just get Temple Garden. Yeah, we'll shock. Our fetch plan is supposed to be Temple Garden, Grixis Triumph. I guess we don't necessarily. We'll see. It's probably gonna die, so let's play this Halfling. So, like, they kill this, I untap, go Grazer, extra land, fetch Triumph, play Field of the Dead. Imagine they Blood Moon me here. Favorite, sure. Nice Teferi, Jim. Alright, so we're just gonna get an island. Yeah, probably a Minx Boo follow up, so. This is fine. Bounce this, draw a card.
That's more like it.
Not ideal. We need a little more action here. We've got 4 lands and 2 1-drops, so. Discarding Once Upon a Time and Tolvar's Hunt Master. That's a boom boom. Grave Titan, sort of. Back to Fairy, sure. Did its job.
This is hardly my work.
Draw another land. Not cool. Alright. I mean, like. Do we play? I mean, Boseijuing the Fable is definitely on the equation. I don't really want to fetch up a green land, honestly, but whatever. Sure. Grazer. Put in Field of the Dead. Foothills. Get a Forest. Play Halfling. Go. I mean. Again, kind of all dressed up with nowhere to go here. Just got all hands in hand, but, you know, we'll draw a big card, hopefully. We're drawing to Atraxa, Titan, Natural Order, Uro, Oko, Teferi. Questing Beast is pretty good. That's all of our Planeswalkers. Not a bad card. Card 4. Fragment Reality. I don't really want to Fragment Reality a Questing Beast, but we might be inclined to do so, given the current state of the game. Yeah, let's play Flooded Strand. We're going to have a Boseiju this Reflection, which kind of sucks, but must be done. And then we'll hold Fragment Reality and hold this Flooded Strand for a Triome. And again, just kind of looking for action here, but we'll say go. Oh, they're a Winona deck. Okay. Whenever a non-human attacks, look at top 6, get a human. That's how they're playing the Hunt Master. Got it. I should have been able to figure that one out, honestly. But alright, so we'll Fragment Reality the Winona. This kind of sucks. They're going to get something good here, probably, but 4 attackers. I was going to prefer to draw swords or something, but they get a Kabu. That's fine. Back this, get a Triome. We do need to draw a spell. You know, it's kind of just the long and short of it, but. Teferi Time Raveler. Alright, that's sort of a start. Let's play Teferi. That's Abu.
This one. Here we go.
Leyline Binding. Pretty nice. Alright, so play a land. And I guess we're just going to say go. We got Binding queued up for Questing Beast. And again, looking for some action, but it's obviously a spot where Brainstorm would be excellent, but Winona again? Oh, man. Alright, I have to hit the Winona. I can't allow them to attack the Winona, so this sucks, but we're going to 2 here. Need to draw Bobo of some kind. No blocks. Beast going all the way here. Pretty good card this one, honestly. There are a lot of Planeswalkers to kill, and also 1 ring as well. Alright, well, we drew a blank. Let's show all. We'll name Antelope. We'll get a Zombie's not even good enough. Can't block this. So I think he's pretty good. The cards format. All right, go to game 3. They're playing Winona, so now we have a little more information about their deck. We each have a million removal spells, which is pretty good. Now we're on the play, so Stern Scolding is much more interesting. That being said, I don't think I cut anything here, honestly. Like, Stern Scolding counters like Ragavan, probably playing Deathrite, counters their halflings also. But the thing is that they have halfling, it also can't stop stuff. Also, it's too narrow, I think. And then the rest of our cards also seem kind of just run it back. I think we're fine here. I mean, like, we've got, 10 1-mana answers to Winona. We've got a lot of powerful cards, obviously. Just need to draw some actual spells. And Natural Order is also just unstoppable against them, too. They can't stop it. So, on the play. And hand's great. Keep. Got our Temple Guard for Deathrite Shaman. We have Swords, Plowshares, Fetch a Triome, Forecast Oko on turn 2. In response, Once Upon a Time. Very powerful card. We're not playing Once Upon a Time. I don't think we need it in this deck, but again, I'm not really sure. It's kind of it's a hard card to evaluate, honestly, how many you want to play this card. A lot of our important cards aren't creatures, Order, Planeswalkers, stuff, but some are. Also, lands are too. They're just going to fetch and say go. Wow. Alright, so I can't get the, yes, I can. Wait on this. So, we'll just play, we got 1 fetch land. Just going to play Oko. Just going to exile this land. Blue, play Oko. Let it ride,
It's not poisoned.
We can Natural Order next turn, which is pretty awesome. There's a dashed Ragavan. I mean, if it's swords, it's going to be annoying, but whatever. We have a Natural Order, cool. Oh, Heath, no. We're drawing Natural Order, sure. So Ragavan's in hand. This game is already over. We're going to L. Maybe just sack the food to the Natural Order.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna fetch a it's a blue-green land. It's coming on tap, so pay 2 and exile this. Green. Natural Order for, is it Atraxa or is it a Titan this time? I think it's Titan, honestly, this time. I have another Natural Order for Atraxa. This is like really, really powerful, so I'm just going to field and a Triome. And now if I don't kill this, I attack it all the lands, and if they do, I just Natural Order again anyway, so I think we're golden here. Deathrite Shaman, yeah, whatever. Pretty over. So we are going to attack with our Titan. And we're going to get... I should have played the land first. That was stupid. Field fetch land, sure. So... yeah, maybe a little sloppy, but... yeah, I'm gonna play Cavern of Souls, Giant, make 2 zombies. Could swap a zombie for a Deathrite Shaman. Yeah, whatever. We'll just freaking Natural Order. So I also elk one of these and just sack this, keep the Deathrite Shaman. Let's do that, I guess. So let's elk this.
Surely
Natural
you
Order.
see the humor here.
Question is it Atraxa or other Titan? I think it's just Atraxa. It's too hard. Too hard to deny. I didn't leave a green up for my Deathrite Shaman, but I think it's fine. We have white for swords for Winona. They're trying to set up for a big turn next turn. That's like the only shot, so. Natural Order for Atraxa. We're gonna get Arrow, Binding, Land, Natural Order. And think we're good to go. We got 2 interactive spells. Say go. So just saying go with Binding and Swords up. Yeah, they're going to cast one and they're going to scoop. So. This is face up too, so. Nice mountain though. Winona Rider. Just your average Planeswalker on 8. Primeval Titan, Atraxa board on turn 5. No big deal. Alright, so we are on the draw, which is fine. Halfling, Bindings. Binding, of course, insane. The fetch lands are hard to mention in the overview, but obviously very, very powerful. Fetch lands, Triomes, Binding, you know, very, very similar to Modern. So we they are Halfling. We obviously have our Explorer, a couple of removal spells, which is fine. Just got a Proving Ground here. We're close to Domain here on all 3 of these lands. We got basic Swamp, could be like a Necro deck, could be a Blood Moon deck. I need to be aware of that. And we're gonna see something here, gonna figure it out. Undercity Plunder, kind of cool. So one of the unique elements of this format is that there are the digital cards on Arena as well. So no rebalanced cards, but cards like Undercity Plunder, which is a really cool card. This is kind of like a Hymn to Torok-esque card. Basically, I discard a card, and then I can choose to discard another card, or they get a random card from my deck. So we'll discard a Binding here, and then discard another card, or give them a random card from my deck. I'm going to give them a random card from my deck, I think. If they get like Explore or Arboreal Grazer or something weird like that. And then we're going to go Island, Explore, Cavern of Souls, or play the Heath and just say go. So we can fetch up a Plains. Might fetch it up anyway, honestly. So you have an answer to Blood Moon. Blood Moon, a big deal in this format, obviously. Another card that's banned in Historic, but legal in this format. Here it is, Bloodstained Mire. Got a Dash, Ragavan. Alright, so we'll just Swords here. We have the Plains. The player on Blood Moon. So get basic Plains. Fire up the Swords. Binding get anything later, so I might as well hold on to it. Could get a Planeswalker or whatever else. So a little light on things to do here. Obviously, you know, got Thoughtseized and stuff. This field though, field's great. Field is, you know, getting a little flooded. So here's Mire. We'll see if they got a duel or not. They got a duel. They know we have Binding, obviously, but Cavern of Souls on Giant is pretty cool because it also hits the Uro, which is also a giant. Right, 4 lands. What do you got, friend? You got nothing? They haven't played the card I gave them yet, which is a little scary. But there's a Flooded Strand, sure. Strands to go. I kind of see an argument towards holding the Strand. Probably gonna get 2 zombies off the Field of the Dead, but they have Field of Ruin. Lame. Alright, so that kind of sucks. Definitely a good answer to Field of the Dead, obviously. Just need to draw a spell here at some point. That'd be pretty cool. Our land engine sort of off lines. Let's get our Xander's Lounge. Yeah, works for me. And Field of the Dead, not long for this world. Tap and draw a Deathrite Shaman. Good card. But looking for some gas here. So, gonna field us just fine. Got 1 field left. We got our 1 million, 1 basic left too, jeez. Our Snow-Covered Forest, with a different name than regular forest. And now it's 5 cards to 2. I kind of feel like I got a Titan. That's my read. The 1 ring. That's really powerful, obviously. The good news is they activate it. We just Binding in response. They can't draw any cards, so hit the Binding. And you'll never get a counter spell on that card. That being said, we still need to draw something here at some point. An Uro would be nice. That's a very Time Raveler. Interesting. Alright. So, I think we just get it all out there. Giant. Probably safer in play in our hand. And
I know my
plus Teferi. Say go.
No,
Oops,
I
no
am
attacks,
not making
thank
this
you.
up as I go.
2 Planeswalkers in play. Old Deathrite Shaman in battle again. Alright, let's start going to work. Eat that Undersea Plunder. Take 2. We draw swords to Plowshares. Not ideal. Yeah, what we should do here, honestly. Just gonna say yeah.
Don't worry, I got this.
I've got time. Another land. So they're super flooded. We're super flooded. We have 2 Planeswalkers in play, so it works out fine. Nug for 2. Alright. And tap and draw a Flooded Strand. We're gonna play this. We're not gonna crack it though. Just gonna plus Teferi and say go. At some point we want to cash into Teferi and just draw a card. Probably be next turn, so I could draw a card next turn, still bounce the thing the turn after, and then still have Teferi live as well. Ugh, that's the worst case scenario. So they kill the Teferi, we got no value off of it. It's still a 1-for-1, but it sucks to get no value. So I mean, again, my thought process was that if I minus it last turn, it's on 3, and then if I have to minus it again, I lose it. So the goal is to get it to 7 and then keep it. If they play an extra ring, we can like bounce the binding, legend rule the ring, and then get the ring again, which is kind of huge. So I think our play was right. Kind of just got punished for it. So this Oko, Uro, Natural Water, Titan, Atraxa. A lot of good hits here, but Deathrite's not too bad, I suppose. So there you go. I mean, there are obviously spells in my graveyard. We have a few. We have 2 instant sorceries, and they are insanely flooded. So what did they get from me? I don't understand. Like, what card did they get from my deck that they would not have played already? Very strange. Alright. Well, goodbye, Explore. We're cutting into our own Uro here a little bit, but... Go push. Alright, that's fun. I mean, you're at 11. Untap. Oko. There we go. That's more like it. Oko, Thief of Crowns, please. Food and Segio.
Welcome to the feast.
Welcome to the feast, he said. And they have drawn so many lands. It's important, folks. Obviously, it's very easy to be frustrated when you draw too many lands or Mulligan have a really bad draw. It's important to notice when your opponents do it, too. They drew a disgusting amount. They drew 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 lands with no card draw. That's just a naturally drawn 11 lands. That's an ungodly amount of lands. All right, so we're going to bring in... got these Grazers. I don't love Natural Order either. My opponent is interacting so hard. Being said, like Spell Pierce is a little rough against them also. I don't make land drops, dude. I don't mind the Bojuka Bog. I don't know, just like randomly they didn't do much. I mean, they didn't play many spells, you know. Like, so it's kind of like if I'm cutting the Grazers, these get worse too. I don't cut 2 Natural Orders. Cut 2 of these. Maybe Spell Pierce. I also hate bringing in a land either. I just got all of these. Just too finicky. Bring the Bog. Bring in like Spell Pierce. Are they playing their own Deathrites? Probably. Playing Ragavan too. Obviously on the draw against Ragavan, Stern Scolding isn't so good, but I bring in one of these. I guess they do have Ragavan and they are on the draw. I mean, leave Grazers in. Alright, let's back it up here. Let's leave the Grazers in and leave in like a few Natural Orders. So bring the Veils, bring a land, maybe 1 Natural Order. Again, Natural Order in the more fair grinding matchups is not as good, but it's an ace in the hole against any deck trying to kind of like get you linear wise. You know, they're playing mono red aggro or whatever, you just freaking Natural Order them to get them. So this hand's great. Keep, which are the 1 Natural Order. Turn 1, Flooded Strand. Yeah, when your opponent's thoughts is you and killing all your creatures, it's kind of hard to get Natural Order going, so. But every time wants like a Kalani Garden or 2. Kalani Garden plus Natural Order is pretty sweet. So they take the Natural Order, leave us with our Deathrite Shaman. Most important thing to me is that I fetch a plains at some point. So it's just it's bad. There we go. Probably gonna die, but whatever, it's fine. We're on the draw here, so we're up a card. There's a lot of 1-1 exchanges, it's totally fine. Edict's fine. I'm gonna play draw Explore. So let's just fetch a plains. Fetch a plains, cast Explore. Yeah, I like that. Want to get that one basic plains out so that if they do play a Blood Moon, I have 4 bindings in my deck that are castable, which is great. So let's get plains. And we'll explore. Just put field in. Yeah, we could put in the. Nah, let's put. So land Blood Moon here would be annoying, but not the end of the world. We'd just be drawing to our 4 bindings. Would cost 5, obviously, but whatever. It's fine. No Blood Moon. Cool. Proving Ground. We're going to cycle this. So, just going to play a land. I'm just going to say go. We could draw a 1-drop potentially off of it, but I'm just going to chill. There's a Orcish Bowmasters. Sure. I'll cycle. I'll get Bowmastered, and I might draw a Veil of Summer. Low value. There's a Delta Crack in response to the cycle. Sure. We draw an Oko, and sure. So, again, we're not playing Brainstorm. Most of the Bowmasters is in almost every deck, and it doesn't feel like a necessary element to our deck. We're also not playing our own Bowmasters, so it's not super easy to kill a Bowmasters. And Field of Ruin. And Shielder. They're kind of coming at us here. Okay, sure. Let's see. Here they come. Should I get a Triumph here? Can I get a... Oh, I can't get a Triumph. Heath cannot get either Triumph. Oh, that's interesting. Might be a deck building issue, honestly. I have 2 Heaths, too. I screwed up. I should have used the... I used the Strand earlier for a Plains. That's my mistake. I'm just unfamiliar with the format. Okay. Double white, double green, double blue. We're going to want double blue later at some point. Sure. So thinking a bunch here. We have prime time next turn. I'm just gonna Oko the Shieldred. It's not like the best. It's just like half kill Shieldred, gain 5 life, which I think is fine here. So nice Elky out there. That's a little Elky Shieldred. And then we'll I guess we'll Heath. Just say go. Let's take 3, 4. Oh, so they're to attack the Oko for sure. I just cast Titan next turn. So I'm gonna field me, which is fine. We're gonna get a basic Forest. Yeah, Forest is good. Snow covered Forest. Mix it up a little bit. They get a land. They play a land. Probably kill the Oko here. They will. That's fun. Honestly, I think buying time.
Follow in your deceit.
Oko's that's job. Duel. There's taps. And then, yeah, here it is. Name Giant and play Titan. And Field of the Dead and probably a tapped fetch land. Bogging them seems irrelevant. Field and then any fetch land. 2 zombies. We're in pretty good shape now. Unless they have either Field of Ruin immediately or some way to deal with my fields. Good, but not good enough, I don't think. Yeah, that's game, for sure. So, let's play second Titan. We get a bunch more zombies. I have his fetch land too. Yeah, this is pretty sick. So, second Titan. Yeah, we'll get, I suppose, fetch land. We're 10, that's fine. Fetch land. Take some Zambies. And then we'll just probably Swords the Shieldred. Yeah, it's fine. Swords this. Attack with these zombies. Make more zombies. Tide has turned really fast here. Field that's really, really good card, obviously. Even with them fielding one of them. I want a 3rd field. Not sure, honestly. It's hard to say. Abel's great, but not at this point in the game. Yeah, you're dead. So, sweet. The power of field overcomes. Arboreal Grazer? Yeah, right on. One time. Sloth is late in the thought. What's this? Draw a card. Explore. Okay, we'll get to army here. Whatever, it's fun. Sure.
Only time
Okay,
will
let's
tell.
explore. Draw sword splasher. Sure. Hit this. Attack with everything. Get almost out of lands here. Bog. Whatever, flex, I'm not sure. So bog ya. Make some more zombies. And I'd be surprised if they're able to come back from this game. And we have 5 life points, say go. And if they do somehow like wrath the board here, I just instead fetch twice to get 2 more zombies. I respect it. I respect it. Legal target. You can target prime time with Fatal Push. It won't do anything, but you can. Alright, not a great hand, but we do have turn 2 binding, which is kind of nice. We have turn 1 Temple Guard and turn 2 binding, so we're going to keep this. It's not great, but we just draw 1 drop also. That'd be nice. Here's the Foothills. A little bit of a loose keep, but what can I say? I'm loose. Stomping Ground. It's just Spear, not Ragavan, thankfully. Draw another binding? Sure. So we're going to go, I guess, Heath for Temple Garden, and then Grixis Triumph. I suppose if you wanted to play around Blood Moon here, we would get the Triumph first, and then play the Heath. Yeah, I screwed up. That was dumb. I don't know why I did it this order. It was very, very stupid. Here's Burning Emissary, sure. Burning Champion. The beats. Damn. Alright. Good time to keep a loosey-goosey hand, right? Opponent's got the stones on turn to play here. Alright, well. Yeah, definitely very, very poor choice of lands on my part. Not very smart, but intercept. I could have got Grixis Triumph and then special basic planes, which plays around Blood Moon. It still allows me to cast Binding, which is just like, you know, much better. So, alright, look at this. Where's he go? They have Blood Moon, we'll find out before combat, because of the prowess. They don't have to dash Ragavan, sure. So, here they come. Courier goes up again. So we get to get Triome, cast Binding on Ragavan. Take a hit, but we get to go Burrow Binding again next turn. Okay. So let's go Island. Let's go Burrow. Let's play Plains. Alright. I mean, we got some work to do, but we're making progress. We're close to casting Uro. There's the Foothills. They crack a Blood Moon here. Things get a little awkward, but Legion War Boss. Alright. It's a fun card. The beats. Alright, so we need help. We need to draw a 1-mana green creature. Or Burrow's pretty good. That's a 1-mana green creature. Sick. Okay, so oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. I might have screwed up. I only have 1 green in play. Fetching the mana base is like by far the hardest part of this deck. Alright, so I might have screwed up. Full disclosure. I have the ability to fetch a Forest. We can Otawara here. We might still be okay, but we made life extremely difficult for ourselves. Let's scrap this. Get a Forest. We're probably dead. All things considered, but also probably incorrect to play to find the snow cover land because it reveals we're a field deck. But Castle Emberth. Alright, so Everything's up. We're about to go to 2. Gonna lose our halfling too, but maybe choice there. Alright, so Otawara, pump the squad, go to 2. I believe I can Uro now. Yes, I can Uro. If I Uro and draw Swords Plowshares, that's probably our path to victory. Or Binding. So a lot of outs actually. We have 4 swords at 9% and 2 bindings at 4%. So about 13, 14% here to get it going. 5. Not draw it, unfortunately. That being said, like, I mean, there's still a chance here. They pump it up, put this in depth. Was it land? Oh, who played this in here? Alright. I mean, we died a lot of things here, but we're in the game. Pretty hard for aggro of this format, honestly. Between Uro and Oko and Swords Plowshares and just all these insane cards. They have a Haster. Do they have more than that is the question. Dash Raveler. I am still alive. I am going to actually hit this. So we're going to 1. I think it's Dash Raveler again next. Actually, you know what? This is fine. Let it is. They need to recast it right now, so. I guess if they find a bolt, I die here. I might be wrong. Because they have this treasure also. Yeah, I might be wrong, actually. 6 is a lot. If I think, though, that they hit my natural order, which is cute. Now I can natural order the Uro and get an Atraxa while gaining life with the attack, too, and it still might be good enough. Find a courier, cast it. Tap. Redraw Oko. So let's attack. Teferi, alright. So, Teferi bouncing either, so let's play natural order, sack Uro. Get Atraxa. If I get a Titan for 2 zombies, that's 3 blockers. Teferi bounces the Emissary. They still dash, though. The Atraxa's better. Atraxa. I only left 1 white up, which is kind of bad, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just casual 6 cards. Yeah, I tap badly. Man, mana stuff in this deck. As I keep saying over and over and over again. Let's Cavern of Souls with a Giant. Tap this, cast Explore. Try to find a green source. Oh boy. A little sloppy on my part, but the raw power of a deck comes through. Now I get to bring in Fragment Reality and Timely Reinforcements, which is pretty huge upgrades for us. Natural Order's great. Teferi's not at his best here. Got the Teferi's and gotta cut 1 more card. I can see cutting a Titan. Just have 1 Titan, 1 Atraxa to Natural Order 4. Kind of like that, actually. And then anything else? I don't think so. Stern Scolding's too narrow, I think. Like on the play, like maybe even then, like Stern Scolding is more for the Yagmoth matchup and stuff like that, or like heavy Snapcaster Bowmaster decks. Alright, so yeah, I mean sure. Might have Blood Moon postboard, but we've drawn the one Boseiju, which is kind of cute, so I would say I kind of want to get a Plains up at the Heath, but alright, they mulligan. Blood-stained Mire. Maybe Ragavan here. I'm throwing a Ragavan. Nope. Fervent Champion. Fervent Champion can't even attack with a Delighted Halfling. Alright, so go. Castle. Robber of the Hit my Fragment Reality. Cute. No blocks. just gonna Oko here. And we'll fetch a plains, fetch base plains. Fetching plains is pretty risky, actually. I should fetch this thing. Yeah, this sucks, but do this. Make food. He's got an unbelievable 6 loyalty, which is just so hard to kill. Like, just a dumb card. You know, just the numbers are all off. Like, they designed a pretty cool card, and then they let a small child go in and just, like, mash the number key from whatever's on it. So they attack it for actual 5, and it's still alive.
You fear your truth.
Another Oko. Alright, so fine. So let's put food into a thing.
Let's broaden your existence.
I'm gonna leave up play this tap. Let's go. 2 kill spells, 14 life, triple Oko. The first Oko dies. Whatever. Worst things have happened, you know? They do have my Fragment Reality if they attack me and I have more cards in my hand, so they're gonna dash a Ragavan. So we're gonna fragment their Ragavan. And they can't cast my realities. Yeah, that's good. So, alright, so this is fine. I should allow it to attack. That was stupid. Yeah, a little sloppy, sorry. It's the holidays, folks. It's been a long Christmas break. Robber reveals land. We're trying to kill Oko here. They will kill Oko successfully, which is fine. They kill this, they can find a land. Just kill this. Oko's dead.
You're too close-minded.
The king is dead. Long live the king. It's my crown, folks. Somewhat tempted to just make the halfling into a 3/3.
Tyranny are lost.
But I don't make it. I have all my colors too. My foothills, so it's say go.
Gone.
Yeah, it's tough for the Tiger decks. Furniture emissary. So spear, sure. Rancor legal? It's a cool card. Yeah, it's these cards are banned for a reason, folks. Alright? They are banned for a reason. Alright, so pretty good result there. 3 games, 3 wins, and I think his deck's pretty powerful. I think that one of the barriers to this format is just like how many banned cards can you play. That's like deck building 101 for this format, and then you kind of start there and go beyond that. And it's like, you know, checks up that you got, you know, bang, 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 bang. A lot of them, not that one, maybe it should be. And then step 2 is just like, can I win this mid range, you know, powerful card slogfest? And Field's always been very, very good at that. Even in Standard. When Oko and Uro were legal in Standard, Field was like the way you won those longer games. You're trading off resources back and forth, make a bunch of zombies and get them. So that plus the power of Natural Order is huge. I think the fact that this deck is a really, really good fair deck, but also has this insanely powerful Natural Order plan you saw a lot of those games is really, really cool as well. So obviously it needs a little bit of tuning. The mana base, you know, I think Foothills is better than Flooded Strand because we're looking to get our Triomes, obviously. I'm sorry, Heath. Heath can't get either Triomes. I think these are the right Triomes, because usually you want to go fetch Temple Garden on turn 1, play your 1-drop, and then fetch Xander's Lounge. You have the ability to cast any of your 1-drops off that land if they kill your thing. Those are all white and green, so I think that that's correct, but I'm not sure. A little more tuning and stuff. Sideboard might need a little more tuning also, but really, really powerful place to start if you like Natural Order, if you like Field of Dead, or all these busted cards. So that's Timeless. I want to hear from you in the comments, please. Did you enjoy this video? Do you enjoy Timeless content? It's a new format. I know there's a lot of formats in Magic right now, but it's a pretty exciting one, honestly. And I freaking also just love playing on Arena. Being able to play these powerful cards on Arena and fetch lands and stuff, and not need to play on Magic Online and play Modern is awesome. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Jim Davis. Looking forward to 2024 here with CoolStuffInc.com. Promo code Jim5, 5% off your order. I do a video article every Monday, written article every Friday, and I'll see you fine folks there. All right? Love y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.